What's up, Pisces? Welcome to your general reading for the month of November with me, Adrian, psychic medium and regression hypnosis practitioner. I am so excited because my website is finally live. Have a look at it in the description down below and let me know what you think. I'd really appreciate that. Your reading's a little bit late this week, Pisces. I do apologize for that. It was a little bit of a busy week, and as you know, for those of you that are familiar with my channel, if it's your first time, you're welcome. I only give readings when I can give you 100% of myself. I don't like only being able to give 99.9%. I want to give you 100% because you deserve it. All right. So general reading, if you go ahead and like the video and hit that subscription button, I'd really appreciate that. It helps my channel to grow. Let me explain to you what's going on over here, Pisces. So I'm a crystal healer. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, obviously. And so I often use sort of like, I've got different charts and I like to use charts for my personal reading. So this is something that I would sometimes use in a reading. And this obviously focuses here on your chakras, on your energy centers, your main energy centers. And we're going to use some crystals for this reading as well, because I love crystals. What I just want you to be aware of, Pisces, is that the surface underneath here is glass. So if your reading is on very loud or you're wearing earphones, if you can maybe just turn the volume down a little bit so it doesn't hurt your beautiful ears. Okay, you ready? Let's go. It's obviously general reading, so please take it as it resonates. Spirit guides and guardian angels, what is it that Pisces needs to know? What is it that Pisces needs to know? Please communicate with Pisces. What is it that they need to know? What will benefit them and what will be for their greatest good? Ooh, you've got a whole full round happening there over here, Pisces. There's beautiful grounding and healing that's taking place here for you. For some of you, and this makes perfect sense for you, Pisces. For some of you, you may have felt very sort of maybe not so focused, thrown all over the place, because there's so much collective energy that's taking place at the moment. But what I also feel and what is so beautiful, I sense a real sort of like a upliftment of the energy that is collectively taking place for you. And so the first thing that you can look forward to, Pisces, in the month of November, and it can even start for you now already, is there's a sense of direction that is coming about for you. It's almost like you can like you can breathe. For some of you, things might have felt very tightly wound, like like almost like you. For some of you, it could even be that you felt like, dare you even think that? Dare you even do that? Dare you even go there? That sort of thing. Could have been a very sort of uncomfortable time for many of you. There's beautiful healing taking place there for you. Moving in there for you all in through December, healing there in the sort of the root chakra space, connecting with the earth, connecting with Gaia. And as I like to remind you, Pisces, is that remember that planet Earth, for us to be where we are at the moment, it has taken billions and billions and billions of years of preparation for us to be at this one moment in time. And I feel that you're aligning with that greatness of who you are. There's a sense of, you may have had some experiences where people would have been like, we just don't understand you, we don't get you, or there might have been people that have been a little bit catty with you, picking on you and maybe deliberately making you feel bad. Or it could have been for many of you that was also some difficulty relating to others, relating to other people's choices, and the way they act and react. A lot of you could have been very highly affected by that. I'm a water sign myself. I'm a Cancerian, and I have to let you know that a lot of what's been going on in the world, I've been very affected by that as well. Very sad about it. I've personally cried a lot of tears for the way the world is at the moment, but there's this beautiful sense of almost lightness coming in, which is great. Obviously, we also have the holidays coming up, and there's generally with the holidays, there's a sense of lighter energy coming about, And whether you are religious or not is sort of like irrelevant, but with Christmas coming up and Hanukkah coming up and all those celebrations coming up, even with them Halloween, there's a sense of happiness in the air. Thanksgiving, there's a sense of joy in the air, and you can tap into that energy because I feel that you are tapping into that energy. If people offer you a free plate of food, Pisces, go for it. Okay, obviously in a safe way. There's a sense of loving the self, opening the heart space, personal energy growing. This is such beautiful things. This is, oh, I love this Pisces. I love it. There's a sense of strength moving in for you, that people might be, the same people that might have actually sort of like tried to push you aside might actually be welcoming you into their space of life now. There's also a sense of alignment there. There's a sense of speaking up for the self, claiming your space in life. The throat chakra area, a lot of times, when we speak about the throat chakra, yes, everybody's about communication and how you speak to others and relate to them, which is true. But the throat chakra area is also about the deeper inner connection that you have with yourself, the inner talk, the self-talk, the inner communication. And I feel that for many of you, that was way off there for a while, but it's beautiful because there's balance coming about. And I feel that for some of you, now this is what sometimes happens with your beautiful heart Pisces. For some of you, there might have been others suffering around you, others being, sort of like not so nice around you. And you had a sense of compassion for others, but then it could almost be like for many of you, life has become so overwhelming because you were absorbing other people's negativity. And I feel that you're working through that in November. There might be a lot of changes in your life in November. There might be a lot of people moving out of your life, also beautiful people moving into your life. Know that a lot of people that are moving out of your life, they may have been needed to be there in a version of you, but now as you have grown, they may not be ready to take that next level with you. Okay, so release peacefully, release with love. There's an inner awakening taking place. There is definitely psychic ability improving, deeper connection to source, beautiful connection to the universe. Some of you had to really sit with yourself and release a lot of pain, a lot of worries, a lot of fears. I love the fact that money is sort of like flowing into your life. And there's also other healing that's taking place there, because I feel that for some of you, there might have even been a feeling that maybe you didn't want to connect to the universe that closely because you might have felt undeserving for whatever reason. Always remember that we only do the best that we can with the knowledge and the understanding that we have at whatever point in time. Okay, let's see what the angels have got for you. I saw wedding there at the bottom, so maybe some of you beauties are getting married, but it's also that deeper connection that you grow with yourself. Okay. Let's see what the angels have for you. If any of you are interested in oracle card reading, there's a link for my free oracle card reading course down below in the description, as well as for my step-by-step tarot reading course. Oh, whoa. So much for you. Okay, I'm going to take the two cards that I saw first. So ask and trustworthy guidance, and they tell me to take this one as well, so I will. All right, let's see what we got for you. This one first. Okay. Just going away, I'm guided. The ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul. And obviously you're that water sign, so it's connecting with the ocean. And also just before I continue with this, Pisces, just to remember that 70% of this planet is covered by water, and we know very, very, very little about the ocean. I speak under correction, but I think it's about 80%, if I remember correctly, about all the ocean areas that us as humans don't actually know about. So there are beautiful treasures that are available. So when you're asked to connect with the ocean, it is with that vast knowledge, with the mermaid kingdom. All right, all that beautiful things, all that beauty that is there that we're not even aware of. It's about connecting with that magic. Okay, so then you bring that wonderful things into your life and manifest really fantastic things. So it says, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean, or if you don't have that, put it on your computer screen, on your mobile phone, print out a picture, have a water fountain. I've got a water fountain, I love it. Allows its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. You know what I like to do, Pisces? I like to go to the ocean. I love to live close to the ocean. I feel very alienated if I'm not close to the ocean. I live in Cape Town, very close to the ocean. There's a time in Cape Town I lived far from the ocean. There's a time I lived in Johannesburg, which is basically almost in the middle of the desert. I didn't like that. I need to be close to the water. All right. So there's beautiful magic that's about to come into your life, and I can see now why I was guided to draw that card for you. Second card says ask. There with the full moon, and that beautiful full moon energy, obviously of beautiful potential and abundance that's possible for you. It says, ask us to help you in the situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. Remember that we have free will on this planet, and the angels are always able to help us, but we need to ask them and give them permission. It doesn't have to be a whole big thing. You can just say, angels, I'm open to your support, your love, your guidance, and boom, they're right there. Okay? Because they walk the path of life with us. At some point, I'll also do an angel healing course. I don't have time to do all these courses, but as I get time, I create them. We governed by many universal laws, and among them is free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. So that is basically what I just spoke about. And what do we have over here? Trustworthy guidance. There's magic coming into your life. So beautiful. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way, and so it is. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. As Michael Jackson said, you are not alone. Ow! I am here with you, Pisces. Okay, all jokes aside. Let's see what we've got for you in tarot using the Muse Tarot over here by Chris Ann. There are links for all the cards that I use down below in the description. So basically clarifying that message over here, just seeing what additional messages the universe has for us. I love tarot because you tap into this ancient energy. I love oracle cards, but what makes tarot so amazing. It's the same thing as almost like with symbols as well. What makes tarot so amazing, because tarot is an energy that you tap into. It helps you to understand the law of attraction better and how to manifest better. These 78 cards is basically, it's like a representative of that energy, but the energy itself is not the cards. Okay, it's not even locked in the cards. It's just it's like the ABCs. It's a way the universe can speak to us. And the same thing with a symbol. The thing that makes a symbol, or what makes a symbol powerful, when you draw it, you tap into that ancient energy that that how many people drew it with that intention, because intention is everything, and the intention behind the action is what determines the outcome. Even though the act itself is very important, the intention is even more important. And so when you draw the symbol, that's what you draw into. There's also something that I'm covering in my Mind Unlocking and Psychic Development course. Those details is in the website. Okay. And I think it's coaching. I have to get a look. I think it says coaching. Yeah. What do we have for Pisces, please? What is it that Pisces needs to know? Spirit guides and guardian angels. What are the messages for Pisces? What is it that my beautiful Pisces needs to know? Okay. Page of inspiration. There we were, that new idea again. Some of you had an incredible idea, and that idea was divinely inspired. And it's divinely inspired because you were ready for it. So in essence, you actually channeled it, because it is what you are ready for, what can come into your experience of life. There's almost like a magical witchy vibe that is unlocking there for you. I love that. Okay. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, this card is in. I was going to say with the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Obviously, I clear every deck and everything before I start. But this card just went in the reverse. So I'm going to take this one for you, Time Machine, with the number 3 there. And number 3 is also about acknowledging the allness of who we are, mind, body, spirit. And Time Machine reminds you that nothing in life is a constant. Life is an ongoing flow. Just because you were stuck doesn't mean that you have to be stuck anymore. Just because you weren't ready doesn't mean that you don't have to be ready now. Okay? It's time for you to shine. And lastly, let's see what we've got for you in Osho Zen Tarot. I absolutely love Osho Zen Tarot because it's very much about your spiritual path. I'm actually busy creating a course for this, because a lot of times people think that Osho Zen Tarot is very similar to, Rider-Waite Tarot. Not the case. It's got similarities, but it's on a whole different level. Rider-Waite focuses very much on your journey of life from birth to death and the things in between. Law of attraction very much. Osho Zen Tarot focuses more on your spiritual path. Okay, not so. What's going on over here? Can we have a card for Pisces, please? What is it the beautiful Pisces needs to know? What is it that they will benefit from? Okay. The Rebel. Number 4, which is Hermit energy in traditional tarot. And sorry, not the, what am I saying? The Emperor, not the Emperor, Aries energy. Self-expression, new beginnings. You're at a space of new beginnings here, and you are encouraged to embrace yourself, to be who you are. If you are that slightly crazy person, wacky, weird, whatever, all that likeness of who you are. This is not a space for you to play it small. This is a space for you to shine your beauty, to be who you are. If you feel like, I don't know, coloring your hair 7 different colors, do that. All right. This is a time to break the chains that others have put upon you, the way that you are expected to live. This is a time of beautiful new beginnings for you, and so it is. So that's what I got for you for November. I hope that it helped, Pisces. I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you for your next reading next week. Namaste. Love and light. Bye.